Tiger here. This is a video in my Apex Tips series. Other people have been doing tips, but they tend to lump them all together into one video to get you to watch their video for a lot longer than is necessary to find the tip that you need. Well, I'm not worried about that, and I would rather get you the specific information that you need to be able to do what you want to do quicker, even if it means shorter videos and shorter views for me. I would though very much appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and the like button. So in this video I wanted to talk about the drop. Apex has the concept of speed and glide rather than, like in Fortnite where a lot of people's have come from, dropping and then floating at the right place. When dropping, this means that the faster you go, the quicker you are going to get to your location and beat others to get that loot and stand more chance of survival. Remember that when you drop, you hit the floor running though, unlike in Fortnite where you float in first. Just before you hit the floor, the controls will get a lot more sensitive as well, allowing you to move around more flexibly to get exactly where you need to be. So you need to watch out for this. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and you can still knock yourself off target because the sensitivity change is quite abrupt. So watch out for that. When dropping right after the ship enters the area and heading straight to the ground, your best option is to just literally go down as fast as possible, because this will keep your speed really high and you'll get to where you need to go at the quickest speed possible. Have some good luck on your loot and you're well on your way to a high kill game if you do that, because a lot of people will drop straight away. But what if, like a lot of people, you don't feel comfortable dropping right away? You want to get into that sweet high loot area, you know, I'll talk about this in another video, which is all the way over on the other side of the map. You want to have a little bit of time to collect your loot before getting into fights. Well, unlike in Fortnite, where you could deploy your umbrella and then drop closer to the location, in Apex, if you tried to glide there, well, you may get there eventually, but your glide speed will be really, really low. You'll be dropping down to about 100 meters a second, I believe. The other squads that did a proper glide though, yeah, they'll be waving to you from the floor because they'll already be there and they'll be collecting all that sweet loot. So, how did they get there much quicker than you? When I first started playing the game, I was confused about this as well. I didn't understand what was going on. But to get to this distant location efficiently, you need to keep your glide speed up without actually diving to the ground too much. This means that you first need to dive until your speed is up, and then you need to pull up into a glide, and then you need to dive again and then pull up. It feels wrong because you feel like you're diving down to the ground too much, but it's going to cover that distance quicker. Yes, I know diving at a straight line at an angle is the quickest way to a location, but not when you're diving in this game through the air. So what I have found most efficient is to dive until around 145 in speed, because getting much faster than that means you have to dive pretty much straight down for a while. So once you've got to 145 in speed, you then need to pull up and fly flat until your counter drops to around 140 meters a second. As soon as it drops below 140 meters a second, I start to dive again until around about 145 again, and then I pull up again into a flat glide. The lower you get though, I found the less speed you'll be getting and you'll have to pull back up again. So adjust it as you get lower, guys. But for the first half of the dive at least, and to be honest, a lot of the dive, you can do this from 145 to 40, pull up at 145, at 140, dive again at 145 when you've been diving, pull up again, and you will get to your location a lot faster. You will not fall as far to the ground because you are actually going faster through the air on your glides, thus you are covering more distance. So it is just like you gliding to your location in a diagonal line. Remember though, keep your overall trajectory in the correct direction, otherwise you're never going to get there. It's going to take a little while of practice, but keep at it guys, and eventually you'll be landing like the pros. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a fat thumbs up, give me a subscribe, give me a like, hit that bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!